Hey, my name is George, and I just wanted to share with you my tool collection that I built up and amassed over the past few years. So you can see we have a snap-on roll cabinet, classic 78. Nothing special about the top. I just had my neighbor, who's an iron worker, make it for me out of a sheet of steel, and it seems to work pretty solid. In the top drawer here we got all the sockets, impact sockets, standard, metric, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/8 drive. You can see there's a few empty spaces there. I'll show that to you later as to why those are empty. Pretty much got a little bit of everything there. Fine collection of snap-on tools ratchets. I just got this one here. It's an oxygen sensor socket. In fact, I used it on a BMW recently. All kinds of ratchets and my breaker bars. And I got a nice little Mac Tools master bit set. Comes in handy. You got to go on the road. In this drawer here we got my wrenches. For the most part they're all snap-on, metric and standard. This is my big metric set here. Only one here that's not a snap-on is the 26mm Proto Professional. And those are my standard wrenches. And we have your offsets, metric and standard, some flare nut wrenches, and these flex head wrenches. These are actually pretty cool here. These are spline, and it's a flex head, and they're long. They're a long handle, so makes it easy. You know, I like to use those on like Honda and Toyota starters, the ones that are kind of buried underneath. In this drawer here, got all the screwdrivers, picks, little things, scrapers, carbon scrapers, pry bars, magnetic reach tools, long shank screwdrivers, Torx drivers, screwdrivers, seal puller. This one here, I got my crescent wrenches, some soft scrapers, files, brake tools, AC and fuel line tools, fan clutch tools, pickle forks, that sort. And some people say I have too many of these, but you know, we can never have too many tools. This is my pliers drawer. Got a little bit of everything. We'll zoom in close on those. For the most part, these are Blue Point or Snap-on. The blue, you can tell, is Blue Point. Red is Snap-on. These are all Snap-on. And this is Craftsman and Wiss and just some other things. This is a cool pair of hose clamp pliers. I've used those a couple of times. I've used those on a radiator hose where the hose clamp was in a position where I couldn't get a pair of pliers on it, and that actually reaches around the hose to get to the clamp. And we got a lot of hammers, got some drill bits back there, and hole saws, you know, tape measures, saws, hacksaws. And we got impact tools. You know, got my ratchets there, big heat gun, let me get that out of the way. And we got this case here, just a lot of small grinders, cut-off wheel, a timing light, and grinder set. And we'll go over this one. And I got just my some of my diagnostic stuff in here. Pressure tester, brake tools. I can't remember what this one is. Oh yeah, it's a fuel pressure tester. And we got spring compressors, oil and filter tools, battery service tools, wheel lock set. Cool little set. Used it a couple of times. And in here we got just some miscellaneous stuff. A little electrical, some diagnostic, inline spark testers, things like that. And then in this drawer here, it's got the extensions. This is my dad's setup here. You can tell that's an old school Snap-on box. We'll just leave my dad's tools as it is there. Oh, don't forget about this one here. I got this cart here, nice little cart. Not too much inside the drawer there, no tools, just a bunch of adhesives and sealants. This is for the empty spaces in my main toolbox. This is the toolbox I carry in my service truck. These are the most commonly used sockets that I have, metric and standard. Only one set of standard because I don't use those too much, but everything else is metric, and then there's Allen's and Torx bits. In this drawer here, got some ratchets, more extensions, wheel lug tools. Get that extension over there. For the most part, it's all Snap-on. And this drawer here, I just got some screwdrivers. This is my roadside service kit. In this drawer here, I got more pliers, a couple of wrenches. In this case here is a set of Snap-on ratcheting wrenches. Nice little set. I got my belt tools, some battery tools. This one here I got my little scanner, little Mac tool scanner there. Over here I got my impact gun for wheels, wheel removal and other stuff. Little impact driver. It's my battery charger, or printer I mean. My handheld I sent out for service. This is my little roadside kit, like I said. What else to show you? That's about it. And then this is my little shop, my little work area. Once again, my name is George. I hope you liked the little tour of my toolbox and shop. Thanks for watching. Go Broncos in the Super Bowl.